Hey everyone, Andang here for more of Mordor. When we last left off, we finally beat Anglach, and it was so awesome. It's so much fun to be finally done with that place. Hopefully, there might be more quests back in there, I don't know. But for now, we're done with Anglach, and can finally move on to the rest of Mordor, all these other fortresses, and just the valley here, and everything else that is in here in a dune we can now move on to, including this really cool bridge. I just like that we're finally moving away from Anglach. That's really the only reason this bridge is cool, is it's moving in the opposite direction. But we did conquer that fortress, and it feels so good. But man, there were some real heart jerkers there with the emotional story. But we are now moving on. And look, we found another soot-smudged page here.
2 Morgul blades and other evil implements were hewn from the cursed iron mined from the pit, and hidden away in dark places. Who knows what evil is still locked away in these mountains?
Dang. Yeah, who knows? I do like that they have just, these audio files just throughout Middle-earth. I think it's pretty cool, or, throughout Mordor. I think it is pretty cool. I wish they had the audio balance better, as I've said before, but, yeah, that's the only real complaint I have with that. Looks like there might be a path that goes up that mountain there. Interesting. I'm very curious about what that's about. Okay. So we did walk past apparently this area. Apparently it's actually down there instead of on this bridge. So I thought we were going to a questing area, but apparently not. Apparently we just walked across a couple bridges. So that's a thing. But it looks like that there is a Easterling camp here, which is nice. I did not realize that was in this zone. So there you go. If you were wondering if there was Easterlings in a dune, they're here. Alright, let's go on and find ourselves some quests to do. Alright, in a Hobbit present we did get more Matham armor, and this time it's actually special fine Matham armor, so I'm excited to see what kind of armor we get out of this. Alright, all yellow level stuff, that's pretty cool. This is so much better than what we got. Alright, the biggest difference is definitely our breastplate here, so let's go ahead and replace that. We're going to go from 3,000 to 8,000 armor on just this one piece, and getting much more might, vitality, and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and upgrade to that. There we go. We now are over 40,000 morale. That is awesome. Let's go ahead and test it out on this unsuspecting orc. Okay, so far not the most impressive, but we're working him down. We're working him down. The good news is we're not taking that much damage because of all the armor we have. Getting new gear is extremely important in Mordor. I cannot stress how important that is enough. I mean, it is the most important thing to being successful, it seems. And before, you could level up and that would be enough to becoming more powerful, but it feels like in Mordor, that's not exactly the case. It really is all in the gear, more than other areas. The enforcers of Agrukor, captain of the pit, can be found throughout a dune, striking fear and carrying out his will, wherever they go. Okay, we have to kill 12 enforcers. That was 1 of 12. And apparently this is a whole different group of enforcers that are all throughout this area, although they might overlap. So if we kill the enforcers in the certain area where we have to kill them, I think it'll count for both. But right now we need to go through here to get other stuff. But I think we're putting like gears back in machines, which I still don't understand why we're doing that. It doesn't make any sense to me why we're fixing the machines here in Mordor. I don't know, but there is the gear system there. Okay, we need to look at our gear here. All right, not the prettiest stuff, not at all, not even remotely. Let's switch to something more Mordor-y. Let's see if we got a Mordor-y outfit. Oh yeah, here we go. Now we're talking. Okay, need to let's see here. Where's the crossbow? I think that turned it off in reality. Let's see here. Yep, there we go. So now we got our cloak looking all cool. Oh, that's a goat. A dire horn goat. Just like any other goat, I think. There we go. We are definitely more powerful with that new breastplate. Here we go. Here's the gear works. Now we're figuring this out. They just want that tiny little gear there. Okay. That's all they want is that tiny little gear there. Okay. We'll get this done. After finding many crankshafts in a dune, you have stumbled upon elaborate gearworks, missing a key component. There may be even more machines in a dune that you are able to repair. Why are we repairing them? Why are we repairing them? That makes no sense to me. Shouldn't we be destroying them? After finding many gears in a dune, you have stumbled upon a simple gearworks missing a key component. There may have been more machines in a dune that you are able to repair. Okay. Same quest basically, just with a different thing. So that was all we needed to do in this whole area, so we're done with this little camp. And look, another gearworks. Imagine that. There's 2 out of 9. I don't know why we're doing this. I don't understand this quest at all. I'm sure there might be a reason, but it just wants us to repair them for no apparent reason, it seems. Maybe I'm just forgetting and there was a reason, but I don't think there was. And I mean, there could quite possibly be a reason given later, but I hardly think giving a reason later is really incentive for us to be doing it now. Feels like they're kind of forcing us to do this for an unknown reason. And I don't understand it. Looks like there's more hatches here. Not sure if we have to do that again. I think this was the place we did them earlier, so I don't think so. I think that's just a repeatable. We'll find out. I think we are in a different area than we were before. Could be wrong, but I think we are. Okay, let's figure out what this is about. Okay. It turns out there are even more open hatchways on the northern side of a dune, out of which angry inhabitants may still pour. Why are we doing the same? It seems like all we're doing is the same quests over and over again in all these places. I feel like that's very poor quest design, having us do the same things again. Really doesn't make me want to do this more. Okay, it looks like there's another gear work, like right back in here somewhere. Yep, there it is. Put it in like the worst spot. Okay. Like, there's no way just through questing you're gonna find this back in here. You have to know from the quest log that that's where it is. After having that awesome story from the last 2 episodes, I feel like this is a huge step back from where we were. This just feels like filler quests that they just put in for no reason. And that, as many of you know from watching my channel, if you've been watching for any time at all, I don't like filler quests. It's just not my thing. And I feel like that this is the definition of filler quests, when you're doing literally the same quest that you've already done before, again, just to have more content to fill in the area. And that's disappointing. Goat, where did you come from? Okay. We'll fight him nonetheless. Alright, go ahead and get this other simple gearworks. So these were all together, which made this go quite a bit better. I feel like that having them all in the same little strip here was a nice touch. I'm glad they did that. It made this be much more bearable going through here. And I actually kind of enjoyed just exploring this terrain area. Here's another hatch. At least enemies don't seem to be coming out of these. That's a plus. Good job on making it be easier the second time around. It's still the same quest though, again. But I do like it's in a different area. It is kind of interesting. Apparently the goats spawn from whenever you fix these gears, so that's a thing. Alright, there we go, we finished one of these. After tinkering away, you have repaired many of the gearworks throughout Adun, although you really don't know why. Okay, and the rewards here were all shields, so it really doesn't matter what we pick, because champions can't use shields. Okay. This goat actually does decent damage. Even the goats are hard to kill in Mordor. Okay. There we go. Not hard, but, you know, more difficult than normal. Okay. Let's finish out this other one. After taking away, you have done the same quest text. Great. So there we did the same quest basically twice, and got XP for both. So that's better than doing 18, I guess, but it's still not fantastic. With the last machine repaired, it seems nothing interesting has happened. Just then, you swear you hear the sound of goats off in the distance. Perhaps you should investigate. Okay, is that the sound of goats you hear? Well, there has been an odd connection of goats this whole time. I am excited to find out what this is about, and I'm probably going to be let down, but let's see, let's put this as the quest guide focus. Where's the goat handler? Okay, apparently it's all down that way. Let's finish up here first. Alright, so when we were trying to finish that other quest, we did get stuck inside a building, and on our way back we did pick up the Caretaker quest, which is apparently this goat quest, so let's see what this is. It seems you have made quite a lot of noise with all your tinkering. There must have been a herd of goats seeking shelter in the broken machines. Now they are grazing the valley floor, and if you do not intervene, make their way towards the supplies at the Udun foothold. Oh no, not the goats! Not the dangerous goats. Okay, we'll figure this out apparently. Okay, apparently we got a lot of goats to kill. Or at least take care of. Frightening the scary goats. Okay, we're shooing them away. Can we shoo them away again? We can just scare away the same one. I don't think this is working. He keeps coming back. I don't think we're actually scaring him, but sure. What is this quest? What is this quest? Here we go, the final frightening of the goat. It didn't faint even once. Okay, not a real goat, I don't think. Right, we now need to defeat the Caretaker. Where the heck is the Caretaker? Okay, apparently he's here in the middle of the map. We will be going there. Okay, apparently we got a rare Mordor treasure here. Let's see what's inside. Alright, we got a useless loot box because they require keys that we don't have. And we got expeditionary strong gauntlets, which are stronger here and look to be better for the most part. Alright, on our way to the crazy keeper guy of the goats, we did get a hatch here, which should finish out the quest. There we go. You have closed many hatchways in northern Adun, making the above ground safer for a time. Well, that's great. Glad we closed all these doors. Okay, and we did get an earring from completing that quest, which is better than what we got, so let's go ahead and equip that as well. We are making it farther and farther along here, and now have an effective shadow of -4, which means that our light of Arendelle is actually positive, so really the light is 4. Cool. Alright, we completed Forge Worker Slayer of Adun. Yeah, we have definitely killed a lot of them. I'm really hoping that this Caretaker is Rook. I'm really hoping that it's Rook, because that would be awesome if he just randomly has a herd of goats in Mordor. Strangely, I feel like the trolls in Mordor, at least in Adun, are not that challenging. I feel like out of everything, they seem like to be a little bit underpowered. Everything else seems like it's plenty challenging, don't get me wrong, and if anything, too challenging for just getting into the first part of the game. As far as, you know, an initial difficulty bump that is so big when you enter Mordor until you get better gear. But trolls seem like that they're not as strong as some of the other enemies. I don't know if their mitigations just aren't there or what's going on, but it seems kind of weird. Whoa! What have you done to my pets? It's a troll? That's awesome. That makes up for it not being Rook. Okay, that's funny. That's hilarious. Oh dang, he's hostile. Go figure. Alright. Come on. This is such a ridiculous plotline. First of all, for some random reason we were repairing these machines that I don't understand why we were repairing, which led us to this weird goat thing, which now led us to this troll that we're fighting. This whole plot and episode make no sense because of that. Oh man. Okay. What? You've defeated the reclusive and powerful troll, Batuval. Buktavul. Buktavul. You have defeated the reclusive and powerful troll, Buktavul. Okay. Looks like we get a ring from that. Very cool. We get our second ring. There we go. Completed that, and looks like we completed Gearworks as well. With the defeat of Buktavul the Caretaker, perhaps it was best not to mess around with all the broken machines in Adun. You never know what else could be lurking in the Gearworks. Why did we do it in the first place? Why? It was the most pointless quest. I got enjoyment out of it. It was funny to be going through, but I don't know why we were doing that in the first place. But you know, sometimes it's okay for quests just not to make sense. That was pretty funny. That was classic Turbine, I feel like, where they just do crazy stuff like that. That was cool. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of that quest. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this episode. Thank everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for more of Mordor.